Debarim, also known as Deuteronomy, chapter 1. These are the words which Moshe spoke to all Israel beyond the Jordan in the wilderness, in the desert plain opposite Suf, between Paran and Tophel and Laban, in Hatzeroth, and Zahab. 11 days' journey from Horeb by way of Mount Seir to Kadesh Barnea. And it came to be in the 40th year, in the 11th new moon, on the first day of the new moon, that Moshe spoke to the children of Israel according to all that Yah had commanded him concerning them. After he had stricken Sihon, sovereign of the Amorites, who dwelt in Heshbon, and Og, sovereign of Bashan, who dwelt at Asheroth and Edrei. Beyond the Jordan in the land of Moab, Moshe undertook to declare this Torah, saying, Yah, our father, spoke to us in Horeb, saying, You have dwelt long enough at this mountain. Turn and set out on your way and go into the mountains of the Amorites, and to all the neighboring places in the desert plain, in the mountains and in the low country, and in the Negev on the sea coast, to the land of the Canaanites, and to the Lebanon, as far as the great river, the river Euphrates. See, I have set the land before you. Go in and possess the land which Yah swore to your fathers, to Abraham, and to Yitzchak, and to Jacob, and give to them and their seed after them. And I spoke to you at that time, saying, I am unable to bear you by myself. Yah, your father, has increased you, and see, you are today as numerous as the stars of the heavens. Yah, father of your fathers, is going to add you to 1,000 times more than you are, and bless you as he has spoken to you. How do I bear your pressure and your burden and your strife by myself? Choose men wise and understanding and known to your tribes, and let me appoint them as your heads. And you answered me and said, The word which you have spoken to us to do is good. And I took the heads of your tribes, wise men and known, and made them heads over you, leaders of thousands, and leaders of hundreds, and leaders of 50s, and leaders of 10s, and officers for your tribes. And I commanded your judges at that time, saying, When hearing between your brothers, judge righteously between a man and his brother, or the stranger who is with him. Do not show partiality in right ruling. Hear the small as well as the great. Do not be afraid of anyone's face, for the right rulings belongs to Yah. In the case which is too hard for you, bring it to me, and I shall hear it. And I commanded you at that time all the words which you should do. Then we set out from Horeb and went through all the great and awesome wilderness which you saw on the way to the mountains of the Amorites, as Yah our father had commanded us. And we came to Kadesh Barnea. And I said to you, You have come to the mountains of the Amorites, which Yah our father is giving us. See, Yah your father has set the land before you. Go up and possess it, as Yah, father of your fathers, has spoken to you. Do not fear nor be discouraged. And all of you came near to me and said, Let us send men before us, and let them search out the land for us, and bring back word to us of the way by which we should go up, and of the cities into which we should come. And the matter was good in my eyes. So I took 12 of your men, 1 man from each tribe, and they turned and went up into the mountains, and came from the Wadi Eshcol, and spied it out. And they took some of the fruit of the land in their hands, and brought it down to us. And they brought back word to us, saying, The land which Yah our father is giving us is good. But you would not go up, and rebelled against the mouth of Yah your father, and grumbled in your tents, and said, Because Yah was hating us, he has brought us out of the land of Mitzrayim, to give us into the hand of the Amorites, to destroy us. Where are we going to? Our brothers have made our hearts melt, saying, The people are greater and taller than we. The cities are great and walled up to the heavens. And we saw the sons of the Anakim here too. And then I said to you, Have no dread or fear of them. Yah your father, who is going before you, He does fight for you, according to all he did for you in Mitzrayim before your eyes, and in the wilderness where you saw how Yah your father has borne you, as a man bears his son, in all the way that you went until you came to this place. Yet in this matter you are putting no trust in Yah your father, who is going before you in the way to seek out a place for you, to pitch your tents, to show you the way you should go, in fire by night and in a cloud by day. And Yah heard the voice of your words and was wroth, and took an oath, saying, Not one of these men of this evil generation shall see that good land of which I swore to give to your fathers, except Caleb, son of Jephunneh. He shall see it, and to him and his children I give the land on which he walked, because he followed Yah completely. And Yah was enraged with me for your sakes, saying, You do not go in either. Yehoshua, son of Nun, who stands before you, he shall go in there. Strengthen him, for he shall cause Israel to inherit. And your little ones and your children, who you say are for a prey, who today have no knowledge of good and evil, they are going in there, and to them I give it, and they are to possess it. But you turn and take your journey into the wilderness by the way of the sea of reeds. Then you answered and said to me, We have sinned against Yah. We ourselves are going up, and we shall fight as Yah our father commanded us. And when each one of you had girded on his battle gear, you were ready to go up into the mountain. And Yah said to me, Say to them, Do not go up nor fight, for I am not in your midst, lest you be smitten before your enemies. So I spoke to you, but you would not listen, and rebelled against the mouth of Yah, and acted proudly, and went up into the mountain. Then the Amorites who dwelt in that mountain came out against you, and chased you as bees do, and drove you back from Seir to Hormah. And you returned and wept before Yah, but Yah would not listen to your voice nor give ear to you. So you dwelt in Kadesh many days, according to the days that you dwelt.